就 is a crucial function word in Chinese. It can mean already, just, only, exactly, and then, so, and more. It's extremely important, yet it totals every learner. But don't worry, today I will show you the shortcut to mastering it. The secret? All these meanings come from one core idea. Once you understand this, you will unlock the freedom to express yourself effortlessly in Chinese. So first, let's look into the core meaning of 就. Its original sense is approach or close to. Remember this, it's very important. You can see this in classical Chinese, like in this poem line. Here, 就 means approach, get close to. It also appears in modern Chinese words like 就近. It means nearby, close to. So the core meaning of 就 is approach or close to. Now here is a cool part. This idea of closeness extends to 3 key directions. Closeness in time, closeness in scope, and closeness in logic. These 3 cover all meanings of 就. Let's break them down one by one. You can download the summary of today's lesson for free on Yimin Chinese Academy. Click the link down below. So first up, closeness in time. 就 indicates that the action is close to the present, emphasizing urgency or immediacy. For example, 我明天就来. I will come as soon as tomorrow. So without 就, 我明天来, it just states the fact that I will come tomorrow. But with 就, it adds a sense of right away, without delay. Why? Because 就's core meaning, closeness, applies in time, suggesting the action happens as soon as possible within the given time frame. Another example, 我一会儿就给你打电话. I will call you right in a moment. So without 就, 我一会儿给你打电话, it's just a neutral statement. I will call you in a moment. But when we add 就, it adds a sense of immediacy, emphasizing that the action will happen as soon as possible, right in a moment. So, 就's closeness in time turns a general time frame into a prompt commitment, making it feel faster, more definite. So in this sense, 就 is often translated to right away and soon as. Besides present, it also can be close to a certain time in the past. When used in past events, 就 emphasizes that something happened earlier than expected, adding a tone of earliness, surprise, or even contrast. For example, 他8点就来了. He came as early as 8 o'clock. Here, 就 ties the action of coming to the earlier time, 8 o'clock. It highlights that 8 o'clock was earlier than usual or expected. And another example, 我昨天就做完了. I already finished it yesterday. So here, 就 indicates the action of finishing close to a certain time, that is yesterday. It suggests that the task was finished earlier than anticipated. For example, sooner than the deadline or than other people's expectation. So it can imply surprise or contrast. For example, if someone asks, 你做完作业了吗? Did you finish your homework? Replying with, 我昨天就做完了. It could imply, I already finished as early as yesterday, so why are you asking now? It subtly suggests that others would expect it would take longer. So in this sense, 就 is often translated to already, as early as. So now using how 就 marks closeness in time, whether in the future, suggesting right away, or in the past, suggesting earlier than expected, adding nuance of quickness, earliness, surprise, or even contrast. But here is the truth. Knowing the concept is not quite enough. To truly master 就 and stop mixing up with other words, you will need more real-life examples and structured practice, so it clicks naturally in conversation. That's exactly what our full understanding Chinese courses deliver. No more confusion, because every grammar point is broken down clearly through real-life sentences that you would really use. No more frustration and guesswork. Every confusing rule is transformed into simple visual explanations. Ready to speak Chinese with clarity? Join our full understanding courses by clicking the link down below in the description box. So next section is 就 indicates closeness in scope. The word 就 can mean just, exactly, or right. But all these meanings share the idea of narrowing scope, focusing on something precise, excluding alternatives. Think of it as zooming in on one thing within a larger range. For example, 我就吃了一个苹果. I ate just one apple. So here the function of 就 is narrow the scope to exactly one apple, excluding the possibility of more. So it implies only this, nothing beyond, close to the mineral scope. Another example, 这就是我要的书. This is exactly the book I want. So here 就 narrows the scope from many books to this specific one, like zooming in on the target. Highlights the precision. The book is right, it's correct among other possibilities. Let's see another sentence. 那儿就有一个停车场. Right over there is a parking lot. So the context is you are looking for a parking lot and someone points it out. It's one right over there. So 就 narrows the spatial scope from many possible locations to this exact spot, emphasizing that the parking lot is exactly and conveniently located right there. Highlighting its immediate proximity and precise position implies it's within easy reach. No need to search further. We have a similar sentence in our full understanding course. 超市就在学校对面. The supermarket is right opposite to the school. The same logic. So all these meanings, just, exactly, right, come from 就's ability to narrow the scope, like putting a spotlight on one thing in a big picture. Okay, now let's move on to the next section. This part is easy to understand. 就 suggests closeness in logic. You know, 就 is also translated to then, so. It shows tight cause and effect relationship, where the second part follows naturally or inevitably from the first. Think of it as a logical proximity. The closer the link, the stronger 就 feels. Let's see these examples from our intermediate full understanding Chinese course. 你要是太难受，就休息休息吧。If you feel too bad, take a rest. Here 就 means then. 你要是太难受，就休息休息吧。Another one. 没有出租车，我们就走路吧。There's no taxi, so let's walk. You see here we explain how 就 works. 没有出租车，我们就走路吧。Another one. 这双鞋我买小了，就送给了妹妹。 I bought these shoes too small, so I gave them to my younger sister. Here, 就 means so or then. 这双鞋我买小了，就送给了妹妹。You see how we explain all the grammar knowledge and the nuances in our course. So that's the 3 directions extended from the core meaning of 就. Closeness in time, closeness in scope, and closeness in logic. Now, whenever you see 就, ask this. How is this showing closeness? Is it about time, logic, limiting scope? This one key unlocks all meanings. So that's what I want to teach you about 就. I hope you liked it, and if you do, smash the like button and tell me in the comment section which grammar point tortures you next. 好的，那我们就下课吧，我们下次再见，再见 ，Take care。